Hello everybody, and welcome to Simulated Heaven. I'm playing the Stanley Parable. I've decided I'm going to have a mini-series on my channel which I'm going to have for indie games that I find that I really like, and this game is a prime example of the kind of games I'll be showing. Of course, the simulation games will be the main focus of the channel, but you know, I wanted to highlight a few really cool indie games. Now, I'm going to start now. For those of you that don't know, it's a game about basically a guy who woke up one day and all his work colleagues were gone and he didn't know what to do, so he has to explore the environment to find out what to do. So yeah, I'm sure you'll work it out as we go along. As you can see, I'm employee 427, yay! So I need to explore the office to find out what happened, why there's no one here today, why everyone has disappeared. Here we go.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Meeting room, okay. And by the way, the narration in this game is awesome, and I just love the idea with the narration, and again, you'll see how that works as we go.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, he didn't. Not going to do that.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Or perhaps he just wants to annoy the hell out of you.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Oh yes.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
The one thing I would say about this game, I have played it a lot, not much, maybe for like 40 minutes the other day.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Sarcasm at its best, but yeah. What was I even saying? He put me off there totally, but oh yeah.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy, and reflected, but at last he'd had enough of the amazing room, and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
But yeah, I think if you could interact with stuff in the environment, it would make it even better. I mean, to be fair, it's quite a cheap game for you to buy, really. But if you could interact with stuff, not just see everything, that would be even cooler. Okay, so my first kind of run through here, I'm just going to do everything that he tells me. Well, I'm going to do the opposite of what he tells me. So he's basically telling me I need to go this way. And I'm going to ignore him, and I'm going to go this way.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. That's an interesting sign. But yeah, I mean, the environments are cool. They've obviously improved the environments, because this used to be a mod, right? Was it a mod for Half-Life? Something like that. And they've made it into a game. They've obviously upped it, the graphics and stuff from that. And not loads, but enough for it to be kind of worth it. Okay, let's go. And sometimes it gives you no like choice. That door's locked. So I literally have nowhere to go. I believe you can't jump or anything. Let's go.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to
Trying
put
to
your
play with
work
my mind.
aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
He's trying to play with my mind here to get me to follow his instructions. Oh, I don't like that. Dark door. Am I going to die when I go through here? Whoa.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her.
Okay.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we
That
go.
is one high-pitched
All right, now,
voice.
I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha! Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Thank you. I will. What a lovely apartment.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Good morning, employee 427. Press X on your gamepad. Okay.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Please press LT.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now
Oh.
he's pushing a button. Now he's eating
pushing
lunch.
my buttons. He's
Now
playing with me,
he's
man.
going
This
home.
guy's playing with me.
Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
One might. Especially if you have a wife that looks like that.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic
Yes.
discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Press LT to watch TV. Can I press any other buttons? Can I press other buttons? No, I literally cannot press any other buttons. That's the only way to get the story to move forward, by pressing that button.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss,
It's turning
everyone
into
in
my
the
office.
building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Yes, it did. So I don't like the way that it's kind of playing with me, saying that all I can do is push buttons, but it only allows me to push those buttons to continue the story.
So he went further.
Oh, well.
He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Yes. Press A. Press A to prepare dinner. So, yeah,
As he wandered
okay.
through this fantasy world, he
Well,
began to
that
fill
is
it with many
ground
possible
stuff, isn't it?
paths and
Ground stuff.
destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors
My
and
wife
mind
is going to be so
controls.
sad.
And down another was a yellow line that weaved
What is
in
that?
many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Yes, fabulous.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he
Are
played
you
just
dizzy yet?
one more time.
Okay. Enough of this stuff. Can you
But there
please
is
let
no
me out of this
answer.
friggin' room?
How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer. that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to
Killing me
He won't stop.
softly. Oh,
Here,
I'm not going to
watch
sing
this.
that. Or I'll
Stanley, the next time
I'll
the
get a
screen
copyright
asks you to
strike
push a
'cause I'm
button,
such a good singer,
do
they'll think
not
it's a real
do
song.
it. You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Might be tough.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley.
Someone
Not
needs
so
to look
different,
into
I
health and
suppose.
safety in this
I'll
office.
try once
Look
more
at
to
the
convey all
cables
this
there.
to him. I'm compelled
I'm going to
to.
hook my
I
foot on there
must.
and fall over and
Perhaps.
die. I mean, come
Well,
on, man.
Maybe this time he'll see. Maybe
Who's in
this
charge of
time.
health and safety around here anyway?
And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Am I dead? What? Am I back at the start? But it looks different now. This time there's paper all over the floor. There wasn't paper all over the floor before, was there? That's weird.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken.
Oh.
No, the orders were still missing. For now.
I thought I was back at the beginning, but no, it seems like I'm still kind of carrying on the story. Cool. Because all the paper on the floor and everything. Awesome. Okay, let's walk about. So I was going to die, you know? I assumed I was going to die. That is what I assumed. Right then. Aww.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I need to go the right way because, you know, see what happens. I've already gone the wrong way. That didn't get me too far, did it? Let's go this way.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Did I really? How to solve a dispute with a co-worker. Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive-aggressively. That's hilarious. Use insides to assure employees that everything is okay. Yeah, this is hilarious. Anything here? To do. Synergize core value expenditures. Shift global market. Something which I can't finish. Monetize free to play. Yeah, everyone always does that, don't they? It's funny. Help! I'm a post-it. Profits, 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 profits. What do people want? Things, money, more money. Things, but with money to buy more things. Graphs. No one wants graphs. Wow, this is a really cool room. I could actually just read all this stuff, but I'm not going to do it all. Because everyone's going to get bored in the video and say, what are you doing? Move on already. Move on already. Oh, they had a lot of employees, look. Over 400. That's a lot, actually, to be fair. La la la. Broom closet. Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I'm going to try to go the correct way this time. I don't know. See if it actually gets me anywhere else. The first bit I was doing the opposite. Now let's do... Ooh, what kind of office is this? This is like a crazy kind of 70s office. Or something like antique. I don't know. Oh, let me in the bathroom. I really want to pee, damn it. So mean. Okay, let's go. Any open doors? Did I just come through that door? I just came through that door anyway, so that's fine. Okay. Can I open this door? Nope. Oh,
Stepping
piano.
into his manager's office, Stanley was
pianos.
once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley
Wine.
wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible
What?
truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so
Really?
the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Aha! I know it now, because I have a narrator. Get in.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input
Whoa.
the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
La, 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 la. This is an adventure. Going down. Am I going to die now? Nope.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Right. This is going to be it. We're going to
Stanley
find
walked
out.
straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Should I really do that? Escape. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I said I was going to be going the right way now, this part. But that doesn't sound very inviting, does it? I'm going to have my mind controlled anyway. Whatever, let's go this way. What?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What
Whoa.
horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Well, let's hope so. This is a big room. That must be a lot of TVs, and they look like massive widescreens. That's pretty expensive. More desks here. What's that say? Employee observation protocol. It'd be awesome if you could read stuff, you know, just to help with the immersion. Anyway, whatever. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. Right. So I'm assuming I need to press this button.
Now the monitors jumped to life.
Whoa.
Their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's
Okay.
co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I see that. Now what?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
It would appear so.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he
Right.
would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Really? How am I going to do that then? Great idea and all. It's offline anyway. Oh, damn. Because he will dismantle once and for all. I'm just pressing all the buttons. Because I can. Oh. Everything's disabled. Can I go through here? No. Can I do anything here that, anything at all? Am I supposed to go down? What am I supposed to do? Up here, maybe? No, that's where I entered. So, but the only other place for me to go is over there, so I'm assuming when I go over there, I get to dismantle it. Maybe, or maybe I'll just die. I'm surprised I haven't died yet, actually. Okay. That didn't do anything, did it? I'm all confused now. Oh, hang on. I didn't enter this way, did I? Can I go through this door? Nope. What to do? What to do? This is very strange. Facility power. Oh, hang on. Didn't I? I thought I came through that door. Hang on. I think I've got confused. This is where I need to go. Wow, I'm such an idiot. For some reason, I thought this is the door that I came in, but it wasn't. Uh-oh, this is why I'm so bad at these kind of, any kind of computer games. Mind controls idle, awaiting inputs.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
No, I'm going to turn it on. Just to be an idiot.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to
Excuse
take
me.
control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better.
We're all gonna
My
die!
goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
That looks like the end. Back at the beginning. Awesome. That's fun. That's awesome. Let me just check.
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
Oh no, it's different. Wow. So much more than I thought. Okay, anyway, I'm going to have to leave the video there. Can I save? Yeah, I can. I'm going to leave the video there because the video has been going on for quite a while. I think you get the idea of why I think this game is awesome. It kind of plays with your idea of video games and like player choice, and like the way that the narration works is really cool. The way that it kind of is supposed to influence you and all that. So yeah, it's kind of awesome. So I just wanted to show you guys this game. So yeah, thanks for watching the video. And if you have any specific questions, leave the comments in the I can't speak. Leave the comments in the below. Leave the comments in, funnily enough, the comment section below. So thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.